I do not understand how it came out of my mouth, but I said, "You will have your 8 rupees all right, but your passenger is very light." Babaji looked at me significantly and smiled. It still continues to be a mystery how they knew Babaji was the passenger out of the whole bunch of us, as well as my comment that the passenger was light. We came to Kamodgiri, the sacred hillock. The distance to be circumambulated was a few miles. Babaji got into the Dandi and we were on foot. There were a number of temples and places of interest along the way. Babaji would be in the Dandi for some time, then would get down and walk. I was with him all the time, either moving with the Dandi or walking with him. As we went along, Baba would be commenting or explaining. We were often waiting for the others to catch up. Finally, as we were walking, the Dandiwalas following behind, we came to the place where the cars were parked. I asked whether we had finished our journey, and he said this was so. When I looked back, the Dandiwalas were nowhere to be seen. They had simply disappeared. I asked Babaji where they were, as they had not yet been paid. Dada said that they had done a very virtuous act and they would not accept any money in payment. I got very excited and shouted at him. Well, they have done a virtuous act all right, but what about their children? Seeing how upset I was, Babaji put one hand on my shoulder and began stroking my head with his other hand. The rest of the party reached us then and asked what was happening. Baba said, Dada is angry with me because the Dandiwalas have gone away without taking payment. Someone said that they must have been paid already. I got furious because only Babaji and I had been with Dandiwalas, and when I was with him, money always came out of my pocket. Babaji, all smiles, whispered in my ear, Dada, do not get angry. So, who those Dandiwalas were, I cannot say. It was simply one more mystery. Later, we were standing on the ghat before the temple. Across the river, a dead body was being carried on a litter by men chanting, Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai. Babaji said, You see, that is how all life ends, with Ram Naam Satya Hai. People take the name of Ram only twice when they are in very great difficulty and when they are carrying a dead body to the cremation ground. After that, we visited two other places and then Babaji said it was time to return to Allahabad. Although it had been expected that we would stay 3 days, he said that Dada was angry, so we had to return. While getting into the car, he told me, Dada, one has to return to Chitrakoot many times for darshan. It cannot be done in only one visit. We came to a nearby market town and went to visit the workshop of one of his devotees. The people were delighted to see Babaji and one went to arrange for food, while a few others took Babaji around to see the premises. I and two others were sitting with the old manager of the workshop. Talking to us about Babaji and his grace, he recollected an event which had happened years back. Babaji was in the habit of visiting a nearby village. One evening he came to the house of a devotee where he often took his food. The lady of the house came out crying bitterly and said, The person who used to serve you your food is lying there. He lay dead, surrounded by the people who had come to arrange for his cremation. Babaji sat down by the little man. Babaji sat down by the man, put a part of his blanket over the man's body, and began talking to the people around him. Everyone was looking at Babaji and listening to him. After some time, Babaji got up and said he would go and take his food somewhere else. No one thought of stopping him. After Baba had gone away, the man lying there sat up as if from sleep and asked, Why am I lying here? Everyone was so dazed and no one could reply.